Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the Drawn Together podcast with Ash and Geekily. This has been in the works for quite a while. I know a lot of people that watch my channel have been asking for me to do a podcast segment, so with the help of another prominent creator who talks about TMNT, we put our heads together and created this podcast here that you're about to listen to. This was recorded like almost a month ago at this point. Bear with us. We're still strapping in and getting used to this whole podcast format. This very first episode that we did, we actually recorded in the same place using one microphone. So you'll hear some microphone bumps here and there throughout the audio, but stick with it, bear with us. Once again, we're figuring it all out. The future episodes will be done remotely, or we'll each be in a different location and recording at separate microphones and stuff like that. However, we do have future episodes where we will be back together and we're going to clean up the audio. And again, we're going to be more mindful about the microphone bumps and stuff in the future. Consider this a first episode / pilot / test run. Yeah, today's episode is about the Mighty Morphin TMNT crossover, both the original and the sequel. So get your snacks, put your headphones on for immersion, unless you're driving or something. Without further ado, this is the Drawn Together podcast. Mighty Morphin Ninja Turtles.
Oh no!
Yes.
Welcome to this video
or audio,
video.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about.
Well, first of all,
this is a new reoccurring segment on this channel.
Yeah.
/ another channel.
Yeah. / platforms /
Yes.
I don't know. We'll see where this is gonna go.
Geekily over here had this excellent idea to do.
I'm Geekly.
Yes. You've been awesome. But we had this excellent idea to do, or he had this excellent idea to do this like podcast thing about pop culture and comics.
All things geeky, good, and nostalgic. LOL.
LOL. Yeah.
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 So I talk about TMNT stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/geekly_. I believe that's my handle right now. I might change it.
It is.
Or is it at? I don't know. Anyway, I talk about turtles, but so do you. You're like kind of a big deal on another platform. On another platform, you're kind of a big deal because I saw you on TikTok for the very first time and I was like, hold up. I can't make a space here. There's already a top dog.
No, that's not true.
It's true.
That is not true. I just post silly videos on TikTok, and I just happen to almost be at 4,000 followers.
I just happen to almost be at 4,000.
I know people who have like 26K who make Turtles edits.
That's edits.
They have nothing. I have nothing
you
on them.
Do commentary on the brand though. That's different. That's different.
Whatever. Anyway, you're gonna stop blowing smoke up my ass, and we're gonna. You're probably gonna have to censor that. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
But
we're fine. We're unfiltered.
Today we are doing an episode about comic books.
Yes.
Which is something that you don't talk about very often on your channel, but something I talk about a lot because I love comic books.
I've been meaning to get to for the longest time.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was binge watching my old videos because I'm that conceited. And one of the videos I mentioned, oh yeah, I'm going to start talking about the IDW books. And I never did it.
Yeah, I remember that actually. And then you never did it.
Yeah,
I was also
Is there an echo in here?
Oops.
Oops.
Okay.
Anyway, we're doing it now.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily the IDW like mainline series.
Yeah.
But it's a collaboration between IDW and Boom Studios.
For those of you who haven't already guessed what it is, it's the Power Rangers Ninja Turtles crossover.
Yeah.
In the comics.
Are we talking about 1 and 2? Just like
I think we should talk about both.
Yeah.
Recap / thoughts, and then like in-depth analysis.
Well
the
done.
English language is a language that I speak. That was a
crisp high five. So
it was. Okay, so the first yesterday.
Yes.
Today we read the first collected Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover.
Yes.
Because we also went to the comic book store and purchased the first issue of the second crossover.
Yes, we did.
Now, the covers are done by Dan Mora, none other than Dan Mora. I love his work.
The art is beautiful.
And Simone DeMeo does the interiors with Walter Biamonte for colors, and I'm obsessed. I think it's Walter Biamonte. I don't want to
Let's check.
LOL.
Let's give us a moment as we turn your pages with us, audience. We
yes,
hope you
I'm correct.
Turn your turtle Bibles to Splinter 316.
Yes. Ryan Perot is the writer. Simone DeMeo is the illustrator. The colors are by Walter Biamonte, and the letters are by Ed Dukeshire. Give your letterers credit. That shit is hard. Anyway.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out Taylor Esposito. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. But, yeah, this book, first of all, the artwork.
Beautiful.
While we're on the topic of the artists.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I think people are fully aware of how much I love the art in the interiors, especially. Yeah. Not to, not to say I don't like the cover, obviously, because I've actually, no, you guys know I like both. Yeah. Because for a certain point in time on Discord, if you're not part of the Geek Lounge Discord server, join it. We'll have links and all that stuff. But for the longest time on Discord, my profile picture was one of the panels in here. I'm not sure I can find it. Yeah. If you're watching the video version, I'll pull up the picture so you can see it. But if you're listening to the audio only, El Bozo. But I also used the cover for like a thumbnail, like 1 or 2 times.
I remember that.
Yeah, because beautiful.
The interiors are so interesting. Like, they're really fresh. I think Simone DeMeo's artwork is... It harkens a lot to animation.
Yes, exactly. That's like one of the first things I thought when we cracked it open.
When the colors by Walter Biamonte, I think, really make or break this book, because the special effects coloring and just like the general color palette that they chose for it makes everything seem so bright and animated and fun. Like, the action sequences are like my favorite thing, or like the parts where they're like doing they're using the Zords and stuff.
Yeah. All the morphing sequences are
so
beautiful.
Fun.
Especially the one with the turtles.
Yes, that one's adorable. It's so cute. And I love the way that Simone DeMeo draws the turtles and April and Casey and the Foot Clan and everything. It's really, really, really fun.
Yeah, and one thing I have to comment on, I'm not sure, to be completely honest with you, the book doesn't entirely make it clear or make a point to, focus on it as a plot point. But I'm just going to assume this is an offshoot universe where the two have coexisted for a while.
Yeah, we
it's
were
not really like
about this while we were reading it, because I really... A lot of the visuals, like them having the initials and stuff on their belts, and the fact that, like, their lair is a certain way, and the fact that they, like, act and talk a certain way... It feels very akin to, like, the 87 cartoon, and less like the main run IDW Turtles. Definitely not at all like the mainline IDW Turtles. And in this universe, the Turtles and the Power Rangers exist in the same... Like,
and they have. There's not like a situation of, we fell through a portal, now we're in this world.
No, they're in the same universe. And they're like, like, they reference Angel Grove and New York being in the same place. So it's like, it's in its own thing. And I think that's really, really fun and really, really cute. I do kind of appreciate how... when they do the crossovers with the bigger characters, that's kind of the thing that happens. Yeah,
I always prefer it to just be like, okay, look, they've coexisted this entire time, especially putting them in an alternate universe. You don't have the baggage of continuity and, messing up or having retconning. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was the smart choice to go with it. And I've seen some people that haven't read the IDW books who are like, no, it's actually canon. But I'm like, listen, if you need anything to clarify that this is a different universe or not, Baxter Stockman.
Yeah, Baxter Stockman is a white man in this book. He is not black like in the mainline comics. Yeah. Also, just like, I don't know. The only thing that was out of place for me was the Metalhead's design. That confused the fuck out of me, because Simone DeMeo used 2012. But everything else is 89. Yeah. So that was really, really interesting. I love Dan Mora's design for the Turtle Zord. Yes. That shit was so cool.
Oh god, Shredder, when he took the Green Ranger's
the coin.
Yeah, the coin, the dragon coin.
Yes.
That design right there.
So cool.
Words cannot express how much I want to figure that thing.
No, actually, same.
I mean, it's a thing. I just don't own it.
No, yeah.
So, if you want to make a small donation, I'm joking.
There's a Patreon.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, I love these. I like also, we were looking at the trade.
Yeah.
So in the back, they have the designs for the costumes and everything. And I thought that was really cool. That's why I like collecting the trades.
Yeah.
Because they have all
it has all the
stuff
goodies
in
and the knickknacks in the back.
So,
party in the back, as they say, us trade readers, W.
yes. 100%.
I'm just doing this because, like, the whole theme
Mm-hmm.
of this episode, literally the back says the teenagers with attitude
Meet the heroes in a half shell.
Both being teenagers, I have to be hip. You know, we have to throw in the slang because TikTok is dominating. You know, you got to think about attention spans in this space. So if every now and then we don't throw in they're getting lit for real or be so for real, then people are going to click off. So
you're right.
No, but I do have to ask you on a more serious note.
What?
I hate pitting designs against each other because everything in here is so beautiful, but I gotta know. Are you feeling the Turtle Rangers more or the Ninja?
I'm gonna pick the Turtle Rangers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Listen, I love the Ninja Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking cool. Like, I love the fits. I wish we had figures. I don't know if we have figures.
I don't know.
I want to say that we do, but I'm like not 100% sure.
I'll let you talk while I look that up because I want to get some clarification. I don't
remember seeing these I remember seeing the Turtle Rangers figures. I remember when those came out.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they incorporated the Ranger suits into the Turtles designs is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, I love it so much. Because they still look like turtles.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't, try to warp it to where they looked more humanoid. I mean, of course they're already humanoid as the Ninja Turtles, but I thought that was cool. I
agree. I liked that April was the Pink Ranger. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm realizing the reason that Mikey is yellow and not April is because yellow is closest to orange.
Yeah.
And Donnie just was like SOL with the Black Ranger suit. It's not even color-coded, but it's fine. Did they have them?
Well, I'm just seeing the Turtles as the Rangers. I'm not seeing the Rangers in there.
Yeah, I don't think we had figures for that. Which kind of sucks, because I that would have been really, really cool.
What's up, my dudes? Let me ask you a question. Are you in the know?
You gotta be in the know to know.
The know includes being up to date with the latest artwork and pop culture under the lens breakdowns.
Specifically from none other than Ash Casera Gonzalez.
For art, hot takes, creative content, and insightful gems, follow Ash on Instagram at @ashcg_art, TikTok at ash.art1, and their YouTube channel, Ash Casera Gonzalez.
Get used to them, because there's more podcasts where that came from. What are you still here for?
And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay, now onto the story.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to unpack here.
There is. You want to go by order of events or just...
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, kind of like a breakdown. Read with us, everyone.
Yes, crack open your copies.
All right, so Chapter 1 is pretty much laying the groundwork for what we're going to experience for the entire ride of this tale with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and teenagers with attitude. Yes.
Yeah.
So... We pretty much get right into the action.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Literally
from the jump, yeah.
No pun intended, because the Rangers are like jumping the first time we see them.
And the Turtles.
Yeah, and the Turtles as well. Is it on the next page?
Yes. Oh, no.
A couple pages over?
There's like a couple 2-page spreads.
Yeah. So if you want, I'm going to have you go ahead and explain the opening here.
So yeah, we basically get an introduction to the Power Rangers and the Turtles. We get to see our first little Zord transformation at some point. But we get to see the Power Rangers introduced. They're doing a little back and forth, which I thought was a really cool, seamless way to incorporate the introduction for both of the teams without being too like wordy and like blah blah blah. It's only like 3 pages, so that was pretty cool. I really, really like the dialogue. The Turtles' dialogue is definitely a little bit cornier than usual. And the dialogue for the Power Rangers feels so much like I'm just watching the Mighty Morphin show. Like, it's really, really fun. I love it a whole lot. It's so cute. Like at some point they're like, "Go, go, Power Rangers." And, what did they say? They say turtle power at the same time. It's really cute. Another thing I really liked about the sequences of like us starting to meet the turtles is that kind of in the beginning, This is something somebody asked me the other day on my TikTok. They were like, "Oh, do you like the whites when the turtles only have the whites of their eyes, or do you like the irises?" And I was like, "Oh, well, my favorite is in the 2012 show when they do the irises and the whites, they like switch them off." And Simone DeMio does that in this book. When they're fighting, it's just the whites. If they're having a conversation, it could literally be on the same page. Their irises are back. And it doesn't look weird or creepy. Sometimes when people incorporate the irises, it looks really sketch, but it looks good. So, the other thing that happens after we get introduced to the Power Rangers and the Turtles is that we find out that Tommy is quote-unquote working for the Foot Clan. The Turtles have a little scuffle with Tommy, and the Rangers are like, "Bro, where is he? Where is he?" But yeah, so we see Tommy working with Karai, and we're like, "Oh fuck, what the hell is happening? Like, why is the Green Ranger working for the baddies?" The Turtles bust him. They're like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He transforms into a Ranger, and then the Rangers show up because they're tracking him using the Zord. That's pretty cool. That's how they meet, basically. It's just Tommy is like going off and doing his own thing. The first issue is really just both of the teams getting to know each other to some extent. Like, they fight Tommy like twice, and then what else happens? Yeah, they fight each other as a team. And then by the end of the issue, I believe we get our first look at Shredder.
Which the design is beautiful. So what would you say the first issue did for you in terms of hooking you? Was it just solely based on the art, or would you say that the story was compelling enough that if the art was like, say, Dookie, you'd want to come back for issue 2?
Well, I definitely think the fact that Tommy, like, what really compelled me, I was like, oh, is the fact that Tommy is like working for the Foot in the first issue. You're like, what is happening right now? Like,
that's a good hook.
What is happening? Because it's Tommy, right? And like in the show, he started out evil,
kind of evil
right?
with Rita and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So by the time, so you're like, oh shit, is this like a situation like in the show? What's going on?
Like an alt universe take on that.
Yeah.
Just the Turtles are involved.
But no, it was really interesting. Aside from the fact that the teams were introduced pretty seamlessly. Like, it wasn't too wordy or like bulky in terms of the plot or anything.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I would say this definitely set the groundwork for all the other issues, which don't really need to be talked about in depth like the first one.
No.
Because, again, the first one's just setting up for the relationships that you see with each character.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Michelangelo and Zach have a pretty good bond. Donatello and Billy, obviously.
Yeah.
So you get the cool mashups like that. We get to see characters from each of their respective, I was going to say universes, but since they're in the same universe, from their respective franchises and how they blend together. Like, Bebop and Rocksteady with Rita is a genius idea. Like, that's
it's so funny.
Like, it makes so much sense.
I also really love Simone DeMio's Rita.
Oh, yeah.
Like, a lot.
Yeah.
I love the way she's drawn in this book.
Yeah, so pretty much throughout the entire story, you get, pretty much those dynamics. That's the whole thing about it. It's nothing too deep. It's not supposed to change your life or have commentary on the world necessarily. It's just,
it's really fun.
These are two big franchises at one point. Why did they never cross over like that, aside from In Space and X Mutation?
Yeah, in Space, and that was...
Yeah, we wanted classic Turtles and Mighty Morphin. Yeah,
so whatever the hell they gave us like 10 years
This
ago.
is like what that would have been.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's honestly, I think, better than what they could have done on the shows at the time. Yep. So throughout it, as I said, you just get more hijinks, some cool action, cool designs, cool concepts. That's the whole thing. It's like
it's definitely
figures.
like a love letter to the fans of both franchises. There are a lot of like references and like little Easter eggs and like little quirks and things that you would really only understand if that's like something you really loved. You know what I mean? Or if you've seen it or if you enjoy it to some extent. It's definitely like a nostalgia book. At least the first crossover.
Yeah, they even like poke fun at the things that fans would talk about. Like, are there clothes underneath the Ranger suits? Or what's another thing they kind of poked fun at?
I'm trying to think.
I think it was in the first issue. There was like a specific joke they made.
They made a joke about the clothes, and then they made a joke about like, wasn't it? God, I forget what it was. But I thought it was something about Tommy, right?
Let's see. I'm trying to flip through fast enough. I feel like it was around here, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I feel like it is, but...
You know, this is where I just put in an ad and say, buy it for yourself and figure it out.
No, but
it's... No, plus we don't want to spoil all of it.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe that was a sign from the stars. But anyway...
You should read the first crossover because it's really fun. And I also think that why the crossovers, the second one is going to be so much better.
Segue.
Why, hello there, old chap. Are you dying of boredom? Trying ever so hard, but can't seem to find the right way to pass the time?
Have we got the content that'll knock your bloomers off?
Your luck friends, the Geek League, are whipping up an abundance of content fit for ya.
It's the bee's knees, all right.
You'll never know boredom again. But sir and madam, what's all this about multiple channels, you may ask? Well, let us tell you.
What are you feeling for? You can catch all your favorite stuff only with the Geek League.
Darn rootin' too. We got the swashbuckling Geekly games.
The finger-snapping, toe-tapping Geekly grooves.
The artistic, flabbergasting Geekly draws. And last but not least, the channel who made it all possible. The Geekly channel. Huzzah!
Hot dog.
Hot dog indeed. Don't miss it. Geekly channels. Back to you. Geekly!
The second that Dan Mora announced it's so funny because we were reading the first one and we're like, oh, what I would kill to see Dan Mora do the interiors on this fucking book. Yeah. And lo and behold, we crack open the second issue, or the second crossover, first issue, and we're like, holy shit.
He's doing it.
He's literally doing
the thing.
He's doing the thing. Like we said, he thought we was. What?
Yeah.
English words.
There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great.
So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. The sequel, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
So this is cover A, yeah? 1 of 5?
Yes.
We got
the one that we're currently looking at is the I'm trying to think how many. Dan Mora did this really cool thing where he created a 4-page spread, which is something that I've noticed a lot of comic book companies have been doing as of late, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, Taylor Swift even did it with her album rollout.
Did she?
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Taylor Swift.
4 vinyls.
I'm about to get canceled for that.
They make a clock.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna...
Anyway, continue.
Anyway. So, yeah, Dan Mora, he did 5 variant covers. Oh my god. He did 5 variant covers. One with the Turtle Power Rangers and the Mutant Rangers on the cover, which he posted to his Instagram. And then he did the 4 other ones, which were a 4-page spread. So if you collect 4 issues and you put them together, it's a giant 4-page spread. And there's also a single issue where it like unfolds, so you don't have to buy all 4.
That's the one I got.
Yeah. So he got the unfolded cool mural one, and I got the cover A, which is the one with the Red Ranger and Leonardo on the cover, by Dan Mora. There were so many variant covers for this.
Too many.
To the point where the comic book store where we were buying our books had like a bundle of all of the variant covers. It was $40.
I should have done it.
It was
I should have got it.
The one variant cover that I really wanted was the Metalhead one, dancing.
Do you think it was in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was, and I'm kind of mad, but it's okay. But yeah. So first of all, again, the artwork, absolutely beautiful. It's also written by Ryan Perot. It's colored by Raul Angelo this time. Lettered by the same guy, Ed Dugganshire, and the interiors are by Dan Mora, which I just want to say, I love the way Dan Mora draws all the Turtles characters. Like, I am so obsessed. The way he draws April,
Karai and Casey are especially cool.
Casey, and the Turtles.
The Turtles are magnificent.
They look so good. Holy shit. It's actually crazy because if you compare the original variant covers he did with the Turtles to the Turtles on his interiors of this book, he has improved.
Oh yeah,
which is scary because Dan.
Yeah, it was like it was already perfect. Like, oh my, this one. Read along with us, children. This one panel with Billy and Donnie. Oh my lord,
it's so good.
Then Leo right here,
I know. We were looking at some of the inks, and he does the like fingerprint thing on like Leo's shell and like his skin on one of the pages. Yeah. When he's training with Red Ranger. So this. I am even more excited.
Me too.
Because here's the thing. The first crossover was like it feels like a setup. Yeah, right? Yeah. Especially if you read them back to back. The first crossover, they're getting to know each other. Yeah. They're crossing over. It's fun. It's lots of laughs, giggles, whatever. They're really vibing. Yeah. They're just figuring each other out and saving the world at the same time. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like 2 huge groups of friends kind of meshing together. But The second crossover, they already know each other. They are already vibing together.
Training together.
Exactly. Training
in the
together,
lab
making
together.
lab stuff, going out to get pizza with Zach.
Yeah, like, it's essentially
yeah.
what we had hoped. I'm going to throw shots at a franchise here.
Oop.
The Avengers, the first film,
Yep.
everybody coming together. It's like, oh, well, next time we don't have to worry about them working through their differences and meeting for the first time. They can just be a team, you know, because we're getting immediately into the good stuff. And then Age of Ultron came out and we got that. Sure, most people don't like it as much as the first one, but here it works.
It really it works a lot
we
better
hop
here,
right into the action. We don't have to worry about setup, meeting each other for the first time. It's just we know each other.
It's just go time.
Let's get into the action.
Yes.
It's go time.
Go Power Rangers time.
Yes.
But another thing we were commenting on was Karai's design in this book. She looks like 03 Karai.
Yeah, she really does.
Which makes me so happy. The huge shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Underrated. I know people think it looks goofy. I think it looks cool.
No, it's sick.
Also, we got to see Donnie and Mikey's human forms.
Yes, humans.
As people. Because Billy made them like a little, like a hologram thingy so they could go out in public.
Here I was thinking when the preview came out, because I avoided it for the longest time, but I eventually ended up seeing it. I was like, okay, so what? There's going to be like a plot point where they...
Turn human?
Yeah, turn human. It's going to be a whole thing. Like, that's going to be the whole 5-issue run. It's going to be about them being humans, the Rangers being mutants, and I thought it was going to be a whole thing, but no, it was just like I mean, yeah, it was bait, but it was good. It was good. The payoff
Another
was good.
thing I noticed in this panel, when they're people, they hold their fingers
like
together
Star Trek fingers.
like Spock. Yeah. So, because they only have 3 fingers IRL. But yeah, I really love this. We also got
Bulk and Skull.
Making
they
an
weren't
appearance.
in the first one, I don't
No.
think. They showed up in
But
the
these
second
guys
one.
made a short appearance in the first issue when they're hanging out at in Angel Grove.
Yeah, trying to talk to April.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
That was super weird.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, talking to April right now.
The training sequence between Jason and Leo is really good.
The way they talk to each other about their teams.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is peak
a bonding
leader
moment.
character right now.
I like this better than the one-on-one Leo had with Batman, to be honest.
I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that statement. Another thing.
Yeah.
We really liked the Tommy Raph Red Ranger mashup because I literally can't remember his fucking name right now for the life of me. I don't know why.
No, Tyler? There's a whole thing in the first book. Tyler was with the Foot Clan, yeah. He pretty much went to them because him and Tommy had a falling out. He felt like Tommy had abandoned him and everything. And it was like, you left me.
There's a really cute moment between them where they're like fixing their differences and stuff. But anyway, the combination of like Tommy, his cousin, and Raph, very cool. Very cool pairing. Badass. I love it. The Rat King makes an appearance in this issue.
Disgusting as ever.
Literally so gross.
On brand.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Disgusting!
I don't want to get too much into the spoilers for this issue because I do want people to go out and read this and enjoy this on their own. I will say I'm scared.
Yeah, the build up to the final few pages are enough to make you...
What? You're like, huh?
Shiver me timbers?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. It's the most shiver me timbers moment.
You finish the issue and you're like, holy shit, what is happening right now?
Yeah. I'll just say new challenger approaches, but not really.
New old friend, new enemy.
Wow.
That's a reference.
Yeah.
To an episode.
To 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Great.
Hee.
I picked up on that.
I know.
I wonder how.
I was like, if anybody picks up on it, it's you.
I wonder how many people listening picked up on it. Fake fans. Yeah, I'm calling you out. To like.
Imagine I like switched it and it's actually new enemy. Wait, old enemy, new friend.
Yeah.
It's new friend.
It's new friend, old enemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm right.
You're right. Don't second guess yourself.
Okay, I was like, there's no way. That's when you start playing the circus music.
Yeah. I'll add it in now.
Yes.
Moment of silence. This is the first use of this.
Yeah.
If any of us get anything wrong, continuity wise, or just in general, we will be playing circus music for clownery.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Inserted here.
Hey, Future Geekly here. I was gonna use the circus music, but I thought this would be funnier, so let's do it.
So quiet. But anyway.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm excited for the next issue.
Me too.
I think this is going to be even better than the first one.
Yes.
I love Dan Mora.
Yes.
I'm like drooling over his artwork the whole time.
Yeah, it's
We also
tasty.
read World's Finest like right after
We
it
did.
too, so we were like,
Yeah.
ooh. So I love his work.
Yeah.
It's like, it is so incredible. But anyway, everybody should go out and buy these books because they're actually so fun. Especially if you like the first crossover.
I wish we could pull an Oprah and say, like, look under your seats.
And everyone gets an issue. You get an issue. Yeah, no, that would be great. But no.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Burn.
for the listeners at home,
You gotta buy.
watchers at home, you gotta purchase. What is it, like $4.99?
$4.99
in the US. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that went well.
I agree. This is the first episode conclusion. Yes. Yay!
Yay! I don't know how we're gonna end this
Congratulations.
thing. Cowabunga dudes, and
Go Power Rangers.
may the power protect you
Yeah.
always.
Yep.
Read it.
Read it and weep. In a good way.
Yes.
Yep.
Or a bad way, depending on the ending
Anyway.
of this issue. Anyway,
You've been geekly.
I've been Geekly.
I've been awesome. We'll see
We've-
you next time.
We'll come up with an exclusive outro for this segment.
We have to make
Yeah.
something. This is awful.
Okay.
Bye!
Later, deuces.
Bye!